everyone, and welcome to RightOn, the game show about fun facts that everyone can play. I'm your host, Camilla, excited to be back with you all this evening. We've got 3 super contestants from the Future Grads program ready to battle it out in a friendly competition of RightOn. Let's introduce today's players. First, we've got Esme.
Hi.
Next, we have Nisha. And finally, Bianca.
Hi.
Before we jump into today's game, our announcer Frank has created a short video to remind everyone about how our game works. Let's take a look.
As a reminder for our new viewers out there, before the show, each of our contestants received the same questions. They figured out the correct answers and then were challenged to come up with new trick answers. Those trick answers were then combined randomly with the correct answers to create voting slides. Your job as an audience is to try to pick up the correct answer and not be fooled by our contestants' trick answers. The more the contestants' answers trick the audience, the more points they get. For everyone at home, if you haven't already logged into our voting platform, please do so now with the code at the bottom of your screen.
Thank you, Frank. As usual, there are 5 rounds with 1 question in each. All right, let's play RightOn here with our first question. The Deep Space Network, which receives signals from rovers on Mars, includes 3 sites that are about 120 degrees of longitude apart from each other. Goldstone, California, and which 2 world capitals? Here are your options on the right. While we give everyone at home 30 seconds to vote, we're just going to play a quick bonus game. The contestants will try to guess what % of the audience will guess the correct answer. The contestant who guesses the closest number will get a bonus of 20 points. Okay, audience, we'll start the 30-second countdown, and contestants, you can start tossing out your guesses as soon as I say go. Are you guys ready? Okay, everyone, ready, set, go.
I'd say 10%.
Okay, we have Esme with 10%.
28.
Okay, we have Bianca with 28. Okay. Wow. Anything else? You have 8 seconds to change. You want to keep your answer?
Actually 15, never mind.
Oh, 15. Okay. So we have Esme with 15 and Bianca with 28. Well, I'm guessing that the 2 world capitals are going to be in different hemispheres, and it'll be interesting to see how many people out there guess the correct answer. Okay, everyone, time is up, and we're going to start calculating the votes. While we wait for the results to be tallied, let's get to know more about each of our contestants. As you know, RightOn is a game show about fun facts, and I would love to hear a couple fun facts about each of you. Let's start with Esme. Please tell us about yourself.
I'm about to get a puppy in a few weeks, and I have a little brother. And the breed of the puppy, I think it's a Bichon Frise. I don't know how to pronounce the breed name.
Very interesting, Esme. Those are definitely some fun facts. Welcome to the show. Now, let's head over to Nisha. How are you doing this evening? And please share a couple fun facts about yourself too. And additionally, please share your guests as well. I think we're having some technical difficulties on your end, Nisha. I can't hear you. Okay. Well, it's nice to have you with us today, Nisha. And I'm so happy that you're on the show. And we haven't forgotten about you, Bianca. Please tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Bianca. I'm 16, and my favorite thing to do is probably reading, and my favorite book series to read is probably Percy Jackson.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you so much, Bianca. Okay, so would love to hear from you, Nisha, if you can, if you're able to talk again. If not, that's totally fine. Esme, would you mind sharing some names that you would have for your puppy?
Well, at first I had Amity, and now I have a certain name of Puka.
Okay. What made you select those names?
Well, from the first one was from a show called The Owl House, and to come up with the name Puka, I saw like another movie called Anastasia, and there was this little puppy named Puka.
Okay. Wow. So it looks like the audience votes are in. Let's see how everyone voted. The fourth most popular answer was A, Madrid and Canberra. Then in third, we have Andorra La Velle in Paris. In second, 14% of the audience picked Rome in Mexico City. And the most popular answer, for this round was Ottawa and Beijing. The correct answer for this question is A, Madrid and Canberra. Contestants, as with all rounds, your score equals the percentage of the audience that your trick answer managed to trick. So that means, Nisha, you received 14 points. 14 points were also given to Esme, and 71 points were given to Bianca. So 0% of the audience voted for the correct answer of Madrid and Canberra. And it looks like Nisha, who guessed 30%, came to the closest. Nice job. You get a bonus points of 20 points. Now, let's recap the scores. The score includes 20 bonus points for Nisha, and it looks like Bianca is currently in first place. All right, so the Deep Space Network in question 1 has been receiving signals from the Perseverance rover, which recently landed on Mars. Now let's look into question 2, which is about the rather trip from Earth to Mars. While we wait for question 2, here we go. Okay. The Deep Space Network, which receives, rounding to the nearest 100, traveling at 500 miles per hour, how many days would it take to go from Earth to Mars when the two planets are at their closest? 33.9 million miles. Is it A, 1,400, B, 2,800, C, 3,000, or D, 3,400? So 500 miles per hour is the approximate speed at which a lot of planes fly. I'm now going to give you all another 30 seconds, so be sure to grab your pens and paper and get ready to vote. Good luck. Wow, that was fast. But hello again. So, question 2 was about traveling from Earth to Mars, which even today in 2021 takes a long time, longer than my entire summer break. But for you all inspiring space travelers out there, did you know that researchers at UC Santa Barbara have been looking at using photonic propulsion technology that could potentially enable you to get to Mars in a matter of days in the future versus the amount of months or years it will currently take? So, question 1 also focuses on 3 cities across the world. If you could all teleport anywhere for a day, where would you go and why? to start off, how about Bianca? You go first.
I would want to teleport to Mexico because honestly I just want to try the food there.
Sounds good. Sounds good. How about you, Esme?
Oh, I would want to teleport to Hawaii just for the scenery.
Okay. Yeah, I love Hawaii. And Nisha, if you could share as well. I'm sorry. I'm not able to hear you. I think you're lagging a little bit on your end. But yeah, those are amazing places. I currently went to Morocco not currently, but I went to Morocco a few years back, and it was really amazing. But that's a country, but I just love sharing about that. Okay. The votes are for question 2 are now in. Let's take a look. Starting in 4th slot, we've got C, 3,000. Third most popular was B, 2,800. In second place, 14% of the audience picked A, 1,400. And the first answer for this round was D, 3,400. And the correct answer was actually option B, 2,800 days, which is about 7.5 years. Now, Bianca, you received 71 points. 14 points were given to Nisha, and 0 points were given to Esme. Nice job, Bianca. It looks like your trick answer got the most votes in this round. Let's check out a short video on how you came up with it.
If you are watching this video, that means you have been tricked. The correct answer is actually 2,800 days. In order to get this answer, we would have to calculate the time to travel from Earth to Mars. Then we would have to divide the total distance by the velocity, which is 33,900,000 miles, by 500 miles per hour, which is 67,800 hours. Then we would have to provide the answer in days rounding to the nearest 100. Since there are 24 hours in a day, we divide 67,800 hours by 24 hours a day to get 2,825 days. Then we have to round to the nearest 100 and we would get 2,800 days. I chose my answer because I saw 33.9 million miles and I wanted to use the same numbers as my answer, which is why I got 3,390 days.
That was such a nice video explanation, Bianca. Very short and sweet. Also love the carrot pillow in the background. Okay, our round 2 leaderboard is now ready. Let's take a look. So it looks like we got Bianca in the lead at the moment with Nisha and Esme just a few steps behind. Okay, now let's go from Mars in real life, to Mars in the movie. Here comes question 3. In the 2015 film, The Martian, an astronaut uses hexadecimal messages to communicate back with Earth. How is the decimal number 30 expressed in hexadecimal format? Is it 1E, 3A, 3C, or B15? All right, everyone at home, I'm going to give you a quick hint. The decimal system has 10 digits, 0 through 9, and the hexadecimal system has 16. Not only 0 through 9, but also the letters A through F, which corresponds to 10 through 15. For anyone who's done early, after you picked what you think is the correct answer, I would love to hear which of our contestants' trick answer you think would be the trickiest. So let us know in the chat. Okay, everyone, we'll see you in a bit.
your cell phone nearby?
Give it a little love and remember to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels.
Tonight's contestants are members of Future Grads. Future Grads support students to and through college. Check them out at bgcp.org/futuregrads.
All right, time's up, audience. In just a few moments, we'll see if you manage to not get tricked by our contestants' trick answers. So question 3 is a special one. It's a right on target question, meaning that each contestant has a chance to guess which of the 3 trick answers they think will be the trickiest. You can wager up to the total number of points you've gotten so far, and if you guess correctly, your score will go up by that number of points. But be careful. If you guess incorrectly, your score will go down by that same amount. While everyone at home is voting, our contestants locked in which trick answer they selected, as well as a bet. Let's see what everyone decided, starting with Esme. Which trick answer did you start to go with, and how many points did you wager?
So I went with 3A, and I didn't exactly wager, but I was going to wager 2 points.
Okay. Interesting. Great. What made you wager 2 points?
I don't want to risk too many points.
But what if you win?
I don't know. I'm not sure, because I'm not much of a risk taker right now.
Oh, why is that?
I'm a little scared.
Okay, playing it safe. That's cool. Okay. And what about you, Bianca? What trick answer did you decide to go with, and how many points did you wager?
I decided to go with trick answer D, which is B15, and I wagered 20 points.
Okay. Why 20 points? Why did you, what made you so confident with your answer?
I don't know, because I see that I have a lot of points, so if I lose, I don't know, I think I still have tons of points left.
Okay. Was that your trick answer? Was that your original trick answer?
No.
So what made you switch?
I don't know. I thought for a second there even I got tricked that this is the actual answer, so I picked this one.
Okay, interesting. So question 3 was about the 2015 movie The Martian. It was based on a science fiction novel of the same name by Andy Werner. In the movie, an astronaut who's stranded on Mars finds a way to grow potatoes. Hypothetically, if you could bring one food with you on a trip to Mars, what would it be and why? Let's start with Esme.
I would say pupusas con chicharrón, because those are really good, especially made by my mom. I really love that food.
Yeah, I love pupusas. There's this place near my house that it's easily walkable and easily accessible. And so I go there all the time with my mom. It's so good. So I don't blame you with bringing it. How about you, Bianca?
I would probably bring pizza because I consider it as my comfort food.
I feel that. Yeah. What type of pizza?
Probably pepperoni pizza.
Why not cheese? Do you like pineapple on your pizza?
No, I don't know.
Why? How about you, Esme? Do you like pineapple on your pizza?
I haven't tried it in a long time, so I don't know if I can give an official answer.
Wow. Okay. Well, all right. Let's look at the results for question 3. So the fourth most popular answer was B, 3A. And third, we have D, B15. And second, 45% of the audience picked 1A or 1E, And the most popular answer for this round was C, 3C. So it turns out that 1E or option A is the correct answer. The 1 represents 16 and the E represents 14, which gives us a total of 30. Bianca, you received 0 points. 45 points were given to Nisha and 9 points were given to Esme. Congrats. Okay, let's take a look at how everyone's wagers affected their scores and the current standings overall. So after 3 rounds, we have Esme in 3rd place, Nisha in 2nd, and Bianca in the lead with 142 points. What a game we've got going. Sadly, Esme's wagers was invalid, so she guessed the correct answer, and Nisha got 0 for technical difficulties, but both contestants get 0 points for the wager. Now, it's time for question 4, where we go from a movie to a virtual movie theater. Last Friday, 180 people attended Sergio's virtual movie night, where tickets cost $20. Sergio estimates that for every dollar he adds to the cost, 5 fewer people will show up. Using this model, what should Sergio charge per ticket to maximize revenue? A, $22.50, B, $25, or C, $28, or last but not least, D, $30. Okay, viewers at home, you've got 30 seconds as usual. Remember to get your pen and paper ready, and good luck. Those 30 seconds went by really quickly. Voting for question 4 has now closed, and I'm really interested to see how everyone voted. While we wait for the results to be calculated, let's first check out a video where one of our live stream team members, Ram, explains a couple ways to tackle question 4.
Hey everyone! Sergio's revenue is determined by 2 factors: how many people show up and how much each person pays. As the cost increases, the number of people that will show up will decrease. Sergio cannot increase the cost to some crazy amount because then no one would show up, and Sergio wouldn't make any money. We need to find a good sweet spot. To find this, let's set up an equation. We know that for every dollar the price goes up, 5 fewer people will show up. So let's set the variable D equal to the number of $1 increases to the ticket cost. Then the price of the ticket would equal 20 plus D, and the number of people that would show up would equal 180 minus 5D. Since we know that the revenue is equal to the number of tickets sold, which is just how many people would show up, times the price per ticket, Sergio's revenue would thus equal 180 minus 5D times 20 plus D. When we expand this expression into standard form, we get that Sergio's revenue would equal negative 5D squared plus 80D plus 3,600. Since we have a D squared term, we have a quadratic equation. When we graph the equation, it will take the form of a parabola, where the highest point on the graph, the vertex, is where Sergio's revenue is maximized. The x-coordinate on the vertex can be found using the formula negative b over 2a. So for our equation, negative b over 2a would equal negative 80 over negative 10. So Sergio's revenue is maximized when D equals 8. Now we want to find what Sergio should charge per ticket. 8 $1 increases to the original ticket cost of $20 gives us a price of $28. And we're done.
And now you know more about quadratic equations and how to spot them. Okay, our results are now in, so let's take a look. The 4th most popular answer was C, $28. Then in 3rd, we have B, $25. And second, 23% of the audience picked D, $30. And the most popular answer for this round was A, 2250. The correct answer is 28. As you might recall, our contestants had to first figure out the correct answer before coming with their trick answers, which sometimes are ones they thought were right before figuring out the actual correct answer. Let's now see how everyone's trick answers did. So it looks like Esme received 15 points, Bianca with 46, and Nisha receiving 23. Nice trick answer, Bianca. It looks like yours got the most votes in this round. Let's see a quick video about how you came up with it.
If you're watching this video, that means you have been tricked. The actual answer is $28. In order to find this answer, we would have to set up an equation. We know that for every dollar that the price goes up, 5 fewer people show up. So let's set the variable D equals the number of $1 increases by Sergio. Then the price of the ticket equals D plus 20, and the number of people that will show up would equal negative 5D plus 180. Since we know that the revenue equals the number of tickets times price per ticket, Sergio's revenue would be negative 5D plus 180 times parentheses 20 plus D. This is a quadratic equation. In other words, when we graph the equation, it will take the form of a parabola. The highest point of the graph, the vertex, is where Sergio's revenue is maximized. We can find the vertex of 180 negative 5D times 20 plus D in a couple of ways. Since a parabola is symmetric, the vertex will be exactly in between the x-intercepts. So when we find both x-intercepts by setting each parenthesis equal to 0, solving for D, and taking the average of the two. This is the same as finding the derivative of the equation by expanding the expression into standard form by using FOIL, and then calculating negative b divided by 2a. Then we will get the vertex of the parabola is D equals 8. And for every $1 increases to the original ticket of $20 will give us the price per ticket of 22.5 because I wanted it to be close to $20 and farther away than the correct answer.
Nice job, Bianca. It looks like your trick answer really did the trick there. Now let's go to the leaderboard and see where everyone is at. Now looking at their leaderboard, after 4 rounds, I see that Bianca has the lead, but a lot could change in our final round. After our fifth and final question is also a right on target question. And just like in question 3, you can wager up all of your points. Question 3 and 4 were related to movies, so I thought we'll close with a question about popcorn. Here we go, question 5. Question 5. Containing an acetyl moiety, the compound pictured below on the left gives popcorn one of its key qualities. Which one? A, makes it smell good. B, enables it to puff up. C, pops when heated. Or D, gives it its shape. Okay, viewers, put your thinking caps on. You know what to do. We'll see you in a half of a minute. Time is now up. Question 5, our final question, is also a right on target question, meaning that each contestant has a chance to guess which of the 3 trick answers they think will get the most votes. Okay, Esme and Bianca, you can each wager up to the total number of points you've gotten so far, and if you guess correctly, your score will go up by that number of points. If you guess incorrectly, your score will go down by that same amount of points. So you gotta wager wisely. Due to some technical difficulties, Nisha will not be able to wager, but we will most definitely see her points on the leaderboard. Sorry. So let's see what everyone decided this time, starting with Esme.
Oh, my wager? Oh, I chose B for 14 points.
Can you restate your your wager?
Oh, yep. I chose B for 14 points.
Whoa, okay. Looks like you're betting safe again. I'd love to hear about your thought process.
Oh, wait, do I explain why I'm betting safe? Or? Oh, well, I'm just going with half, so I don't exactly like lose all of my points, but at the same time, I can at least gain something if I do get it correct.
Okay. I see. What was your thought process about your trick answer? So, like, what led you with that trick answer? Did you decide to stick with your original trick answer?
Yeah, I think that was my trick answer, to like puff up, mainly because in the picture it shows like the popcorn popping, so I thought that could be given as like a clue to like the answer.
Okay. And how about you, Bianca? You were the leader coming into this final round.
I also decided to pick B, and I wagered 5 points. And I decided to play it safe this time because I'm so close to like winning it all. So I just don't wanna. If I do like lose, I don't want to lose everything. And I also chose B because of the picture.
Okay, great. We have our contestants' decisions locked in. All right. Our super scoring team has just let me know that the voting results are ready. So here goes. 13% of the audience voted for answer A. 20% of the audience voted for answer C. And 33% of the audience voted for answer D. The correct answer is option A. 2PA is what makes popcorn smells like popcorn. So, Bianca, you receive 33 points. Anisha, you receive 20 points. And Esme, you also receive 33 points. Remember, the trickiest trick answer for this round was option B and D. And now let's take a look at the results of everyone's right on target wagers. So Esme, you thought option B would be the trickiest and wagered 14 points. You guessed correctly and your score goes up by 14 points. Nisha didn't wager anything for this round. And Bianca, you thought B would be the trickiest and wagered 5 points. You guessed correctly and your score goes up by 5 points. Well, we really had a lot of great trick answers today. Some of these were ones that our contestants may have thought were correct before they got the correct answer. And that's how we all learn new things. So now you see how anyone who's ever gotten a question wrong can play RightOn. So that means everyone. Okay, drum roll please. Let's take a look at the final results for today's show. So in third place, with a total of 85 points, we have Esme. Next, with a total of 136 points, we have Nisha. And with 206 points, our top scorer for today is Bianca. Bianca. Congratulations, Bianca. You are today's winner. Now let me tell you what you have won. First, a $25 gift card to buy snacks and supplies of your choice. And second, a pair for a price. A $25 donor's choose gift card for any teacher you choose. And they can get whatever supplies they'll like to. A big thank you to all the teachers out there. Congratulations once again, Bianca, and great job, everyone. Solutions to all the questions for today's show can be found in the link in the video description. We've also included additional fun facts and resources, so definitely check those out. I hope everyone has a terrific weekend ahead. As usual, our next show will be 2 weeks from now on Friday, March 19th. This is Camilla signing off for now. See you all again right here on RightOn.